Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're doing all good. So yesterday I posted a video talking about the latest Bruen Nerf, and well, it hasn't really done that much. But I promised in that video that today I'd upload a video going into more detail after I've done some testing, checking all of my sources to see exactly what has happened. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys the stats, what I think they've tried to do with this Bruen Nerf. Then I'm going to show you the best setup for the Bruen post-patch. So first of all, let's talk about the stats. So from my multiple sources that I get all of my information from and my own testing, what I can tell you is that at close range, upper torso damage has gone from 64 to 61. And that has pretty much been the same at mid to long ranges. With that damage decrease plus the additional recoil, basically what has happened is it's turned the gun from an 8-shot kill into a 9-shot kill, sorry. So we've got an extra shot to kill, plus we've got more recoil to deal with. So what this is basically done, it doesn't seem like a massive change, because from 64 to 61 per bullet is not a crazy change. But when you combine this with this additional recoil at longer ranges, it's a lot harder to control and it's a lot harder for you to hit your shots. Plus, when you do hit your shots, it takes an extra bullet to kill someone. So as I just said, it's not a massive change. But what that basically does is kind of just balances it enough that it brings other guns into play, like the Kilo, for example, which I have an amazing video for. Again, I'll leave a card in the top right hand corner for that. That was literally a couple of days ago, so it's super fresh. But that's pretty much it. So the mentality of the Bruen now, what they've tried to do is not nerf it into the ground, which I personally think was probably one of the best things to do, so that opens up a lot more other weapons. But what I think they've done is just try to make it just a little bit less usable. I mean, from my experience the last day or so since this nerf of using this in Warzone, it's been as good as it ever is. Yes, there's a slightly bit more recoil, but I'm on mouse and keyboard, and just dragging down a little bit more on the mouse doesn't really affect me that much. I'm used to it, you know? So that is pretty much the key thing. There's a little bit more recoil, but at mid ranges, close range, it can just still destroy people. It's just slightly noticeable at longer ranges. It's a lot harder for you to get your shots on target, and therefore it's a little bit harder, especially with this +1 bullet time to kill. It makes time to kills a little bit longer. But with all that said, let me show you guys the best build post-patch. So this is the build that I'm rocking at the moment. So again, I said this in the video yesterday, but I made an epic video based on my heavy testing of the Bruen when the gun first dropped. And I've changed a little bit, but this is pretty much it. So we're going for the mono suppressor for suppression and the additional damage range. I really love the summit barrel. You don't technically need it. You can go for the horizon, but I just love the bullet velocity. I don't know if it's an actual thing, but for me, it's just like a laser when you use the summit. So I rock the summit. Obviously, you get the extra damage range and bullet velocity. All you get for negatives is ADS speed and movement speed, which isn't that bad. Next, I go for the VLK optic just to give us that, the best kind of recoil control, especially vertical recoil control. Through this optic, plus we get the 3x zoom, which is great for taking out targets from mid to long range. The Commando foregrip to really neaten up that bullet spread from left to right. The recoil spread, for the bounce from left to right. Keeps the vertical recoil super linear, which is always good. And I'm still rocking the 60 mags, even though they had, in this nerf, one of the things they did was give the 60 mags more recoil. Again, when you take this on and off, it doesn't really feel that much difference. Yes, there is a slight bit more recoil, but I just say go for it, guys. Honestly, just go for the 60 mags. And that's pretty much the end of the video. Before this, as you are said in this video, I probably would have gone for no stock. You guys can go for no stock if you're happy with using the iron sights. Maybe you guys want to actually turn off the barrel, put on a no stock. You can do something like that. That makes it a very more agile build, but you still get the good range from the mono. The gun itself at base has decent range. You just don't get any of that bullet velocity. That's why I kind of stick with this build. And trust me, I've been having a lot of success with this over the last day or so since the patch. So with all that said, thanks very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to leave a like. Don't 100%, you must go and follow me on Twitch. This is where I go for my high kill games. I get all of the footage for these videos. So yeah, the links to everything is down in the description. It made me so happy if you guys could go ahead and follow me on all of those things. But I hope you guys are all well. Love to you and yours, and I will see you in the next video. Peace.